select. Ma révolution est black, noir, check. Em matière, meilleure pierre. Ma terre me manque, c'est ma place. E o velho sonho, viver em paz. Com o necessário, sem ter demais. Verde mais, verde mais, verde mais. Família.
Ange Kaira, même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones amochées. Noisy LESC, zone à noche, des vies décalées, des années. C'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné, d'étaler, s'en aller ou chialer, jamais. Plus de calette, on entend crier, pas année.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's a single-game return to Dallas as the Mavericks look for a boost from their hometown crowd. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. A season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And they won the season series last year, trying to continue those winning ways this time around.
And you look at it, two middle-of-the-pack teams, they both need every win they can get as they try to ensure they get into the playoffs and maybe even get a decent seed.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Baylor, Z out there with McGinnis. Then it's Jordan, and it's Smith in at the 1 spot. Here's Dallas. Wade kicks to Monroe. Down low. Here's Johnson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Johnson's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Dallas. The drive by Jordan. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Wade. He dishes it to Johnson. A-Train, the pass to Carmelo. No block shot. Anthony missing again.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. They've had a cold start so far, just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Dishes to Johnson. To the middle, here's Wade.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Outside Jordan, the pass to Z. Monroe against Smith. Outside Baylor. No good with the triple. And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talk about needing a big three to compete for a championship. And for over half the season last year, the Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half. And when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day. And that's really what Carmelo did.
There's a screen. Wade passes to Gilmore. Takes it off the glass. A-Train's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Baseline try. The Mavericks pull it in.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now here's Monroe. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway. Thunder trailing by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this. And he makes the first. And so Jordan nails both of them.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Monroe with it. Now Smith defending. The drive by Monroe. Here's Gilmore, and he converts the layup. A-Train's got a second bucket tonight.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
That doesn't go either for Jordan. Mavericks leading by 4. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Monroe, no good. Here's McGinnis, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Anthony, the pass to Gilmore. The feed to Johnson. And it's denied. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City, and the dunk by Baylor.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Johnson back to Anthony. Hits the jumper in space. Anthony's got his second basket. Oklahoma City shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Baylor. Baylor can't get that one to fall.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Wade dishes to Anthony. Here's Johnson, and he slams it one-handed.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And a wide open look for Jordan. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jordan's got 8 points. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, we talked about how you can slow down this very formidable offensive team. He told me it's all about following the scouting report, saying we have so much information nowadays, where guys shoot best, where they maybe don't shoot as well. We provide that to our players, and it's incumbent upon them, and of course us as a coaching staff, to try to take away what they do best. Guys, we'll see if they can take them out of their groove tonight. Back to you.
And Doris, thank you as always. And of course, facing an offense like this, you really have to be aware at all times of the weapons they throw at you.
Yeah, and they can light it up when they get it going. It's going to take a top-notch effort defensively to keep them in check.
And you know what? I think they're up for it. I like to hear Coach acknowledging the challenge they're facing. They know what they're in for.
And the basket by Gordon.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top line.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Carroll. To the inside. Hornacek with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Jordan. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Now here's Jordan, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe, and he gets it to go. And that's 12 points for Jordan.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
24 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Terrell's got his first basket of the night.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Jordan kicks to Bosch. Eric Bledsoe with the rebound. Jordan against Carroll. Passes it to Bledsoe. That's a 2 from Gordon. But they get it back. Here's Sabonis. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And some tough time for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Chris Bosh is out there at Lewis. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard. They get a hand on it. Hornacek with the steal. Jumps up. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. It's Hornacek on the wing. There's the dish to Lewis. Nobody near Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Barnes has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Anthony with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Anthony, the pass to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Bosh. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And again, it's Oklahoma City. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
The Mavericks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Monroe's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. The drive by Jordan. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.
Got a piece of it. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Got that one on the move. Jordan's got 23 points.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. And it's really paid off for them during the run. Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
The shot. Mavericks with the rebound. A-Train's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Monroe with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And Monroe kicks to Anthony. To the right side. Uncovered. Sabonis, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
The shot's good from Jordan.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The drive by Monroe. The shot misses. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And watching Matt Barnes, he will do all the dirty work for you. He's an instigator. He's an agitator, and he's a team player. I think at the core. And everywhere he's gone, you know, and he's played for a lot of teams. Greg, he's had that role.
It's a great point. I call him a glue guy. You know, he's not someone who's going to be a volume scorer or a smooth playmaker, but the game really is built on grit, diving for loose balls, taking charges, making hard fouls, you know, whatever it takes to help his team win. I like that line, antagonist. That's a very good way to describe him.
Dallas calls timeout.
For Matt Barnes, I really felt last season was one of his best. He was the Tony Allen type defensive guy for Doc Rivers' team. Did all the little things, and he was efficient. Near his career high for three-point percentage and a career low in turnovers.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Monroe with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Gordon with no one around. A-Train the pass to Gordon. Out to the wing. Pass to Gilmore. Latrey. The Thunder pull it in.
And I know if I were starting a club, Matt Barnes is the type of guy I would immediately look for. He's that tricky enforcer who has just enough skill to hurt you with his game. So him, in my book, equals winner.
Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Larry Johnson. Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Monroe against Hornacek. The drive by Monroe. There's Gordon with the three. Good. Gordon's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Come on, fella. Power it down. That dunk was redunculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that.
And not when he's coming in with that kind of force.
Feeds it to Carroll. There's the screen. Johnson the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Monroe. And the jumper falls for him.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Fareed, he's checked in for Lewis. McGinnis comes in for Matt Barnes. Butler, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Baylor in for Jeff Hornacek. Screen by Fareed. Kicks it to Bosch. Wide open look. They get it back. Fareed dishes to Baylor. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Mavericks trail by 9. Monroe with it. Baylor picks him up. The drive by Monroe, and Baylor with the block, and they're able to recover. And the shot is good. That's 10 points for A-Train.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Baylor.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Mavericks. Gordon hits both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The shot's good from McGinnis.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Bledsoe against Baylor. Here's Bosch. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here's McGinnis. 3 seconds left. The shot, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit.
And so it's
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. They started, and that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? 31 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Monroe is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Anthony. And it's Gilmore in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Dishes it to Wade. Misses off the right iron. The Thunder leading by 8. Here's McGinnis. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Bosch has got 4 assists in the game.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Anthony kicks to Wade. To the inside. Johnson. Boom. He jams it straight down.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
A drive by Wade, and Baylor with the block. Anthony against Butler. He feeds it to Bosch. Can't get it to go. And it's Dallas the other way.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And good on the basket. Hook it. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Out left of the wing. Here's McGinnis. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 8. The drive by Monroe. And Baylor with the block. Here's Johnson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball. And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
And, you know, under the circumstances, Greg, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the Mavericks making a change here. McGinnis hits them both. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's Wade penetrating. And Fareed sends it back. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers. Here's Anthony. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists tonight.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Monroe, the pass to Carmelo. Back to Monroe. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there. And, you know, guys, a high-energy post player like Kenneth Fareed excels at doing the dirty work. As a matter of fact, he's nicknamed the Manimal for good reason. Very few players in the league possess this combination of energy and aggressiveness.
Dallas calls timeout. Talking about Fareed, a rebounder extraordinaire. His explosiveness, long arms, and huge hands help him compensate for his relative lack of size.
And he has that exceptional shot blocker instincts. I mean, the timing's there. He'll also steal the ball from you. The question now becomes, will he always be that role, effort, energy player, or will he develop eventually the offensive skills needed to see him reach the next level?
A different look for Oklahoma City. Z's checked in for Bosch. Smith comes in for Rasul Butler. And it's Jordan in for Baylor. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Anthony down low. McGinnis covering. Anthony can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And 3 from Jordan, and the Thunder another 3.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. 4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Wade against Smith. Here's Wade. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Good D by Jordan.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And the shot is good. 7 points for Wade. The Thunder leading by 14. The drive by Jordan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Monroe down low. He's against Jordan. Monroe's shot is good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Another shot. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Monroe against Jordan. Wade dishes to Anthony. shoots from the baseline. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. It's Jordan on the wing. Wade is covering, and he gets the buckets.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Now Monroe kicks to Anthony. 1:06 left in the third. Taken away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Jordan. Misses the slam off the fast break. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
From the baseline. Outside for Jordan. Over Wade. Kept alive. Z the pass to Jordan. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And a new group getting ready for Dallas.
Carroll. Gordon. Bledsoe.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Johnson the screen. Carroll kicks to Gordon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Bledsoe dishes to Johnson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
The drive by Jordan. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. The Thunder shooting the sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight. Bledsoe can't get it to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure to... Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show.
My pick is Seth freaking Rollins.
Mavericks trail by 14. So the Thunder 5 right now. McGinnis out there with Kenneth Faried. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Z. And it's Smith in at the 2. Faried against Bledsoe. To the paint. Outside Jordan. He dishes it to Smith. Z the pass to Jordan. And that one's good. Jordan's got 49 points in the game. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And McGinnis kicks to Jordan. The Mavericks pull it in. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Carroll dishes to Bledsoe. Carroll passes to Bledsoe. Gordon's got room. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. That's 12 points for Eric Gordon. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's Jordan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Anthony's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Gordon.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense. You know, Kenneth Faried was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team 4 years ago. Took the league by storm with his energy and hustle. Looked like the sky was the limit for him, but every year since then, his numbers have looked very similar. That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Dallas calls timeout. For the Thunder, Chris Bosh is checked in for Reed. Barnes comes in for McGinnis. And it's Hornacek in for Michael Jordan. Here's Bledsoe to the middle. Wade kicks to Anthony. Here's Gilmore. Rebound by Smith. The Thunder leading by 19. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bosh can't get it to go. Getting back to Faried, the numbers through last season tell a very interesting story. His field goal percentage has gone down every year, while his free throw percentage has gone up every year.
Yeah, his rebounds, assists, steals, block numbers have all stayed relatively flat. You know, he's making a positive contribution, but maybe not at the level of that contract extension he signed back in 14.
And it's Wade penetrating. Bledsoe. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Hornacek dishes to Bosh. High shot from 10 feet out. And the Thunder lead by 19.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Johnson with a screen on Smith. Wade passes to Johnson. Here's Gilmore. And it's in after Heiss bounce off the right side.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
A baseline J. On ice shot by Hornacek.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Wade double teamed. Monroe's checked in for Eric Bledsoe.
Earl Monroe. Timeout called for the Thunder. Ladies and gentlemen, your
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, it seems like this is something we've said quite a bit the last few years, but now we really feel like we're in a golden age for point guards. So many point guards on so many teams are the leaders and best players on their team. You can name a dozen all-star level point guards in the league right now.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Johnson with a screen on Jordan. And Monroe kicks to Johnson. From 13, Dallas no good that time either. The Thunder leading by 19 points. To illustrate just how strong the point guard position is right now, Greg, in the NBA, just take a look at the point guards who did not make the All-Star team a season ago. Wow.
You know, in both conferences, it's almost as if we're in the midst of a point guard renaissance for the NBA. I mean, MVP Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, CP3 out west, John Wall, Kyrie Irving in the East. Boy, I could go on and on with the great players at that position.
That one is off.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Monroe against Jordan. Now here is Monroe. D right on him. Wade with no one around. And that's off the glass and in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The drive by Jordan, stolen by Wade. The pass to Gilmore, all alone. The shot is off, and the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Jordan. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Mavericks trail by 16. Monroe outside. Right through the D for the layup.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim. Great pass by Bosch there.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 16. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Gorgie Dang comes in for Z, and it's Hornacek in for Smith. Here's Johnson. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
.141 left in the fourth quarter. Jordan's shot is off.
Boy, he got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Back to Anthony. He kicks to Johnson. 11 feet away, and it's sent back by Bosch. He blocks it again. The drive by Jordan. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jordan's got 58.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Thunder.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Jordan. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and the rejection by Jang. Bledsoe against Jordan. Fires from the wing. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Goes back up.
John Williams. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Michael Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. And so Jordan nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And here's Bledsoe. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now the award-winning Ernie Johnson will take it from here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
All right, my pick was made, just to let you know, Matt. Question is, when was it made? It was made during this game. I did reveal my pick. Hope you can find it somewhere. in this game. I look forward to competing in the league. I feel I have a good chance of maybe possibly winning the major title. But the person that I do want to have a feud with right away will be Mr. John Molinitis.
Folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.
So,
for Shaquille
thank you very
O'Neal,
much.
Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.